Since our beginnings in 1916, Bank Street has been at the forefront of understanding how children learn and grow. Bank Street has pioneered an approach to education known as the developmental interaction approach. At its core, this approach brings together student interest with a teacher's knowledge of curriculum and development such that the learning process is experience-based, collaborative, and prioritizes strong relationships.
You need to think about development and interactions, as simple as that, and then how you think about that in totality. So teachers and leaders become facilitators of learners. They must really understand development. Kids develop at a particular way and age and stage, but they also are unique within that development, right? So some children read at 4 years old, and some children read at 6. But they all are going to read, right? Between 4 and 6, they will become readers. And then you as teacher have to understand the context, right? That they are individuals, even though they are developing. And so the developmental interaction approach really speaks around development, but also around interactions. And so your job as teacher is really to make sure that you are creating experiences for kids to interact not only with each other, so student-to-student interactions, but to interact with adults in the room and also interact with materials and to interact upon things, right? And so your job is to really stand back and observe and use your observation and recording skills to help you make sense of what's going on with this kid as an individual within the context of development. And so that to me is the approach. It's really bringing all of those pieces together, understanding that there's cultural context, understanding that there's development, understanding that they're individuals, and making sense of how do I bring these three areas together and think about ways to create meaningful experiences for kids.
At the School for Children, Bank Street's K-8 school, you'll observe the DIA in action. Perhaps you'll see a field trip on a sloop in the Hudson River, or observe the class in the teaching kitchen learning chemistry by cooking. There could be a rehearsal of the 8th grade musical or a mock election in the 7th grade.
When you come to a Bank Street classroom, either the graduate school or the School for Children, it's a school that's filled with energy and purpose and excitement. It's a place where conversation and collaboration is a part of the everyday. Children are engaged in all kinds of hands-on material, and not only are they engaged with the material, but they're also engaged with ideas, and they're also interacting with people. And I think for the graduate school, it's the same thing. There's an engagement level that's happening. Bank Street students are always making meaning of the world and really trying to make sense of how to use what's outside in the world, inside in the classroom. By doing that, it builds confidence for children. It also builds confidence for teachers to help kids learn how to think independently, become really thoughtful, and to really be problem solvers and respect others.